Hello, mortals. I find myself once again trying to make sense of your desire to classify things. Call it a hang-up from my recent excursion with the dreaded producer. It's fascinating, really. You've been known to get it occasionally right, but that is very occasionally. Far more often you're making mountains out of, what is it that you call them? Molehills? You mortals get so hung up on trying to fit things into rigid definitions, and you occasionally get the right box. But far more often you find yourselves limiting what can be experienced with what little time you have on this rock you call Midgard. I can't understand it at the best of times, and yet you keep insisting on it, even when it doesn't make any sense. What you seek is beyond your desire to craft boxes to attempt to fit yourselves into. Well, I'm willing to acknowledge that sometimes those boxes help you figure out yourselves and an understanding of where to find community. It cannot be a restrictive force. Now, I can hear your arguments. I can hear them. As my companions kept pointing out, it is easy for me to say this of all this is a god. But individuality and control of the story are something not limited to those perceived as divine. The thing I envy the most about your humans is your ability to do whatever it is you choose to set your minds to, unbound from the cosmic constraints of it all. It's astounding and bordering on magical. But somewhere along the way, you lose perspective of it all. Something, somewhere, or even occasionally someone, causes you to narrow your scope, your vision. It's a shame, really. I feel sorry for you. You have such potential, such a need to be limitless in all that you do, and all that you seek to achieve. It's a bizarre thing to attempt to mourn when whatever nebulous forces succeed in telling you that you must only be one thing. It fails to contend with what actually matters at the end of the day, which is that definitions, much like people, are malleable. And trying to stick them in a container doesn't do anyone any favors. This is including, but not limited to, trying to make sense of me. Me! Of all deities, I mean. You've reimagined me as a devil, a villain, a serpent, a hero, an anti-hero, a man, a woman, a child, twice, and some sort of sprite. Honestly, I find it quite flattering that I'm on your mind so much, really. It's something I can brag about whenever the next day I see a whole big X gathering. So, if we're being completely honest, I don't know if we never thought too much drama. You've imagined me in so many ways because of your limitless potential for stories and how they are told. I mean, stars above. In one of your imaginings, I am the god of stories. Some of your more academic members will simply chalk this up to knowledge being lost to the aether of time. And to that I say, all the better! I'm a shapeshifter after all. Why must I conform to just one version of events? Why can't I be both the crafter of every lie you've ever told, and the solution to all of your problems? Are you not also capable of both immense good and catastrophic evil? I understand that it can be hard. Doing anything worth anything is hard. But it is a necessity, both to have a better understanding of the world in which you inhabit and the one you seek to build. I trust that you'll move forward with the level of malleability I know that you are almost certainly capable of. After all, anyone who tries to put me in a box is most certainly trying to sell you something. And if you can't trust me, then who can you trust, I rest my case.